Okay guys, what's up? So this is going to be a tutorial on how to do stilt. This is what the trick looks like. Okay guys, so there's two ways to do stilt, two ways to grab the tama. So let me show you both ways. First way is you put your index finger close to the hole, and that lets you put your thumb lower so that when you get it onto stilt, it doesn't touch your thumb, because if it touches your thumb, it doesn't count anymore. That's the first way. That's the way I prefer. The other way I've seen people do is you just grab the tama like this, regular, like you're gonna do a lighthouse, and you get it in between your thumb and your index finger, like this, so it doesn't touch your thumb or your index finger. Okay, so anyways, fine. They both have their pros and cons. Like, for example, if you hold it like this, like how I like to do it, it's harder, like, to when you get to spike, your index finger gets in the way, and when you do certain tricks from stilt, your index finger gets in the way. But you can do stilt flip, you can do a lot of stuff. And then the pros to this way, having it in between the two fingers, is you can throw up to like axe or something, and it doesn't, and your index finger doesn't get in the way. So let me show you first. The motion is the same thing. Okay, so it's, you grab the can straight like this, okay, and then you move it this way first, so that you can give it the little twist that everyone seems to have trouble with. You just have to give it like a little twist before you pull up, so that it starts spinning, so that by the time you pull up, it's straight like this. Because if you pull up like this, it's not gonna stay straight, it's gonna go somewhere else. Okay, so you have to keep it like this, and then twist it to where the big cup is coming towards you, and then pull up. The pull up for a stilt is like a bit more, like you're tugging it a little bit more, because for a lunar, you're just like a little bit, so that you can get the cup to come like this. But for a stilt, the can is gonna be straight up and down like this, so you have to give it a little bit more of a tug when you pull up. So put your index finger and your thumb down here, or you can do it the other way, and you do the little twist, and you tug, and then when it's coming over, you have to like miss the spike and just cradle it on this edge of the big cup. Okay, just like that. And this is mostly just a lot of practice. There isn't a lot of science except for the tug and the way you hold it. It's just a lot of, like, you just have to track the can, bend your knees, and land it. It's a lot of practice. There really isn't a science to it. And the other way is the same thing. You just hold it like this, and you bend your knees, you tug it, and then you cradle it, and you spike it. You just have to learn to track the ridge. You just have to like learn to catch it on a precise place on the can. So just miss the spike a little, look at the ridge, and when you see it just coming over, put the tama directly underneath and bend your knees to cradle it. That's basically all it is. It isn't that difficult. It just requires practice. So if you practice this long enough, you'll get it. So yeah guys, see you next time.